Okay, I want to show y'all a weapon that is so reliable in L4D2 that you should definitely try it. I'm referring to this weapon right here, the AK47, one of the most reliable guns in all of L4D2. With this weapon, you can handle many things from campaign, versus, expert realism, and etc. So yeah, let's begin the glazing of the AK47 Assault Rifle. To begin, let's analyze the AK47 Assault Rifle by its stats and what it specializes in. For starters, the AK47 has 40 rounds in the magazine with 360 in the reserve, which is basically less compared to the other assault rifles in the game. Along with that, it takes 2.36 seconds according to the wiki to reload. One thing to know is that the AK47 does really good damage. That's its biggest upside. But the downside is, if you are shooting while moving, its accuracy is bad. So I highly suggest when firing you crouch or walk to mitigate the issue. So that's my demonstration on the AK47, a jack of all trade weapon basically that's effective at close to medium ranges. So now I explain more about the AK47. I'm not done yet, and maybe teach you how to use it right. So let's go. Okay, now I explain to you how do you get your hands on an AK-47 during gameplay. Based on my gameplay observation, the AK-47 usually spawns on second chapters of most campaigns, except for campaigns like the Sacrifice, Crash Course, and etc., where they can spawn if you're lucky enough. The AK-47 spawns in a strange way. It's stated the gun has a rare chance of spawning, or commonly, it just depends on your luck. In this, the Parish Chapter T clip here, it took me 5 minutes to get my hands on the AK-47. Whilst in Dark Carnival Chapter 4, they gave me it right away upon spawning in and we went out. So depending on how lucky you are, you can get the AK-47 right away like in Dark Carnival Chapter 4, or you have to travel a bit till the game decides to hand you over it, or the game just doesn't wanna give you it and instead gives you the M16, which in my opinion is the weakest assault rifle in the game in terms of damage. So now let me tell you its deep pros and cons along with how to best utilize it. When Valve made the AK-47 in Counter-Strike and Left 4 Dead, they portrayed this Russian firearm as like a high damaging and devastating weapon that can take out anyone if fired right. But in order to balance it out, it's given horrible accuracy to mitigate the issues with it being a high damage weapon. So to keep it simple, its pros is that it has the highest damage among all the assault rifles in the game, and it's really good on expert and expert realism because the zombies take up more hits before going down, and the specials like tank and witch that have more HP. This weapon is the best at shredding tanks regardless of any difficulty, and if you manage to get laser sights on this thing, it's really the best weapon in the entire game and you should probably preserve it as much as possible. As for its downsides to balance it, it's horrible accuracy. Like so horrible if you're gonna run and gun, just walk and crouch whilst doing it. It has the slowest rate of fire among all the assault rifles in my opinion, and its spawning is strange in my opinion. Sometimes you'll get it quick or you'll have to travel a bit or they just don't give it to you all. Like other assault rifles, if you don't know how to aim or shoot right, you can lose lots of ammo quickly. I hope you understand my deep pros and cons explanation of the AK-47. Now for the best way to utilize the AK-47. The AK-47 is kinda similar to the SPAS-12, except the AK-47 has more bullets in the mag, whilst the SPAS-12 only has 12, and the AK-47 can stun witches if you aim right, but the SPAS-12 does the witch fixing better, and it does crowd control even way better. So if you're gonna use the AK-47, it's best used for crowd control like the SPAS-12. You use it to shred common infected, and along with that, the greatest thing about the AK-47 is when it comes to tanks. You see, the AK-47 shreds tanks the hardest compared to the other weapons based on my personal experience. So if you encounter a tank in Left 4 Dead 2, the best way to destroy the tank is to Molotov it, then proceed to blast it non-stop with your AK-47 until it goes down. I'm gonna show you guys a sample clip where I destroy a tank using just the AK-47 and a Molotov. That is the best combo for destroying tanks in my opinion. So yeah, that shows you how to shred tanks like a nice red mist. You gotta blast them non-stop with that AK-47 paired with a Molotov and you got yourself a crispy tank sandwich that has been taken out with AK-47s. Okay, I'ma tell you a combo you should pair with the AK-47. Usually, I suggest pairing this weapon with a Desert Eagle so you can one-shot common infected regardless of difficulty, whilst your AK-47 is used for several commons or special infected. Or if you want something more risky but devastating, I suggest a fire axe, as the AK with a fire axe can be good too. All that aside, I'm running out of ideas on what to say for this video. Can we just end this, okay? Okay y'all, I'm out of ideas. It's time I end this video. Let me explain my situation right now. I need to get my computer's ass a graphics card. You see, I am painfully pairing a Ryzen 5 5600 with a GT 730 and I don't have many options aside from RX 580 because it's so expensive and I desperately need a graphics card. So wish me luck y'all. So thank you all for watching. I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace out.